Hello, good morning. I want to walk you through my daily routine that's ideal for me as someone who has mental illnesses. It's not a routine I stick to every single day, but on like my better days, whenever I'm just feeling very motivated, I guess, this is what I do. I more likely sleep until like 7:30, 8. Yeah. I take my medicines for the day. Currently I'm taking 3 medicines for my mental health, and they really help me get through the day and just have more positive thoughts and not feel depressed or anxious all day like I would if I wasn't taking these medicines. And then I go to the bathroom to pee, brush my teeth, do my hair, and do my face. By do my face, I just mean like wash it off and moisturize it. I don't put on makeup every day. And I don't believe in doing much with my face outside of washing it with warm water and putting a moisturizer or an oil on it. Usually I use avocado oil, but sometimes I use the moisturizer that I have. Then I do my hair, and my hair routine has changed recently. So beforehand I was just using water in my hair, which is not good. You need to use some form of product in your hair to actually get the moisture to like hold. So after my hairstylist told me like for the umpteenth time to like put shit in my hair, I'm finally putting shit in my hair. So I've just been using the leftover product that I've had for honestly a couple years now. And it's not great to have your product for a couple years. It's just that I wasn't using it and I don't want to go buy fresh product, and it's working in my hair. And now that my hair is bleach blonde, it is very damaged. Like the front of my hair is basically a limp noodle now, and it's straightened. Like the front of my hair always would be kind of straight compared to the rest of my hair, but now it's like straight. So my go-to hairstyle is kind of wearing a headband and just pushing my hair back. I think that looks best on me right now, especially with my hair curl pattern being all over the place due to the damage from bleaching. But I'm still happy I bleached my hair because I wanted to do that. And then I brush my teeth with my electric toothbrush. I was stubborn at first to use an electric toothbrush, but dentists are saying that electric toothbrushes work better than regular toothbrushes in your teeth, and so I've been using it. And apparently the trick with it is to not brush your teeth super fast like you typically would with a regular toothbrush, but to actually brush your teeth very slowly, going over each tooth at a time, and that's what really cleans the tooth. And so I guess they're kind of taking what they would do during your biannual dentist appointment, and they're having you do it at home now. Once I'm done in the bathroom, I go to the kitchen and I feed my cat. Hate having to feed her every morning. I just get tired of it. But you know, she's a living being. She deserves to eat, and I cannot let her go like that. So I feed my cat. In the mornings, I'm honestly not very hungry, so I eat very little. So this morning, I ate like a little bit of cereal, and then I ate some random junk food, but not a whole lot of it. I ate like a tiny slice of pie and 2 Oreo thins. I know that's not a healthy breakfast. My ideal breakfast, I eat a breakfast that is either Raisin Bran or toast and yogurt with some fruit and honey in it. After that, I go to the living room, pull out my yoga mat, and I find a video on YouTube that I want to do a yoga routine to. So usually I do yoga with Charlie Follows, Boho Beautiful, or Ariana Elizabeth. I pick one of those videos, usually 10 to 15 minutes long, and I just begin my practice. Yoga really helps wake me up in the morning. It makes my body physically feel set in place again versus being like out of whack for like laying still for so many hours from sleeping. And it puts me in a better mood, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I do it. It slows my breathing, it slows my mind, and I feel like my mental health is just so much better. I do try to do some sort of Pilates workout, so I've been using Pamela Reif's 10-minute ab workouts because I find that working out my abs for some reason puts me in a really good mood. I feel like it gets like the serotonin and adrenaline and all the good chemicals just rushing through my brain. And so I do a 10-minute ab workout with Pamela Reif. After that, it's time to like sit on the couch and just watch TV. And so I find something on Netflix or on YouTube that I want to watch just for fun, and enjoy myself for a couple hours doing that. And then, so now that I'm unemployed, my daily routine can really consist of things I want to do versus having to go to work. And so one thing I like to do is I'm very into language learning. When I was in 8th grade, I started learning Japanese, stopped though because in 9th grade I started learning Spanish in school, and then now I'm trying to learn Chinese. Am I fluent in any of these languages? No, because fluency is not really, it's the end goal, but it's not the whole reason for doing language learning. Language learning is just so fun to me. It gives you a peek into other people's cultures, you understand other people better, and you can engage in more pieces of art and media and entertainment whenever you can understand another language a little bit, even just a little bit. I'm most proficient in Spanish, even though I'm not fluent in it. And then I would say Japanese, not at all, because in 8th grade, all I did was learn the alphabet, which was the hiragana, katakana alphabets, and then I stopped there. And then with Chinese, I'm very, very much a beginner. I just know a couple words. I know the intonations. I get the gist of things, but I really haven't made any progress when it comes to like grammar and building full sentences besides saying like, I like this, I want that. I don't use Duolingo. When it comes to language learning, I actually hate Duolingo. I feel like it does not provide enough context or explanation of what you're learning. And it basically just spits out random stuff to you. And I do not think that's how you learn a language. You need context and you need relevant words and relevant pieces of the language to learn initially. And I do not think Duolingo accomplishes that, but that is just my opinion. If Duolingo works for you, then I'm glad it works for you. But like, I just can't use Duolingo, not after having been in school and learned a language through the proper methods that it takes to, you know, become proficient. After practicing Chinese and Spanish, I take time to record a YouTube video. So I either take time to come up with an idea, or I'm actually sitting here talking like I am right now, or I'm trying to get B-roll. So I totally forgot to say how I go online and apply to a bunch of jobs every day. I don't really see a lot of job options out there for me right now that I want to work. And so honestly, I don't have enough jobs to be applying every single day. And I go on ZipRecruiter, Indeed, and LinkedIn. I used to use Handshake, but I no longer have access to it through my school account, so I can't use it anymore. I think it expired. I mentioned earlier in the video, I scroll through easy apply jobs on my phone when I first wake up, which is probably not the best thing to do, but it's just like, I don't know, it makes me feel productive right in the morning time, even before I get out of bed. But I really spend the bulk of my time on the job search later on in the day. All these things I kind of just do out of order, in whatever order I please, that pleases me that day, because it's hard for me to stick to doing something exactly in the same order every single day. It's probably good for me, but I just have a hard time sticking to it. Let me know if you have a hard time with that too. So far, I've done a recruiter interview for one job, and my resume has been looked at according to the little statuses on LinkedIn and Indeed. It shows me when my resume's been looked at or downloaded, but I've only been contacted by one person. It's a recruiting company, and it's for a supply chain job that pays $24 an hour, and it would be a contract job for 6 months. So it sounds like what I'm looking for, and I'm just waiting to actually hear back from the company themselves and get an interview with them. So I think that's pretty good, being that I've only been in the job market again for a week. So crazy, because like I want a job, but I also don't want a job, because every time I get a job, I have job anxiety. I have work anxiety, and it's something I'm working on in therapy with exposure therapy, but it's just so hard to like, I feel like I say this in every video, but I don't know, I just want to re-emphasize how much this impacts my life, because anxiety disorders are no joke. They will come at you every day, all the time, different reasons. It'll manifest in different forms. And my biggest one right now is in the form of work. Even just thinking about work can send me down an anxiety and depression spiral if I think about it too much, because I really get wrapped up into the feelings of imposter syndrome, not feeling good enough, and just not feeling like I'll ever know what I'm doing, feeling unskilled and just not good enough at anything. Let me just smile for the camera. Everything's okay. I'm not dying inside at all. So that's basically it for what I do in a day of my life, being unemployed, having anxiety disorders, and just trying to live the best life I can live. Thank you so much for watching this video, and let me know if you want to see more like it. Bye.